Yo, we back, bro. Arnold Schwarzenegger came in here and tried to kill me, so I'm not gonna talk about his height anymore. He's tall. Arnold Schwarzenegger's 7 feet tall. On the real, you know what crashed? My fucking PC again. Starforge fucking PC again. After the fix, it's back. I swear, dude, I'm having a tough time recommending this PC. This is a problem, bro. I need to. We've always been at war with Star Wars. I don't get it, dude. It's fucking crazy. My computer says it's 8:46. No, time's right. Yeah, me neither. Philosophia. Me neither. I never had a PC crash as much. After they sent me the new cable, that's crazy. Beardo, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you, Beardo. I'm 5'10" and I have hemorrhoids. Did you think we weren't going to notice this? Did you think we're going to let this skip by? What the fuck? What does that have to do with your height? Oh, God, bro. Isn't that... I don't know your age, but I'm just assuming you're too young. Yeah, chat wasn't fast enough yet. We just started up. I'm sorry to hear that. What games did you play at the LAN? We played all the classic LAN games. Counter-Strike, StarCraft, Halo, whatever, Age of Empires. We didn't play Among Us. No, we're not fucking Zoomers. We didn't play Minecraft. That's not a classic. We played all those fucking games. We did a Magic draft. We did, we couldn't get Warcraft 3 to work. It's such a pain in the ass. We just played StarCraft 2 Customs. Did you play Gorilla Tag? No, we didn't play that, but we played, Crab Game. It was good, bro. It was good. Let me tell you, it was good. It was a good fucking time. That's my fucking long and short. It was a good time. It was fun. A lot of games. Just a fun fucking classic ass good fucking gaming time with your fellas. And what's cool is, man, I've known these guys for so long. I met these guys and they were all fucking high school idiots. We were all just fucking dumb as shit. And now these guys all have, different jobs and they got families. It's just fun. It's fun having this group of friends that some of them I don't even see very often, but every time I see them, we just pick it back up, It's like not a day has passed since I've seen some of these guys. I mean, it's crazy to see a guy that I have seen smoke weed, pass out on a beanbag, then wake up and play Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for the N64, and that was his whole day. I've seen a guy do that. He's now a teacher. Dude is now teaching the next generation. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. It's crazy to see life work that way. I don't know. It's beautiful in a way. It's beautiful. He was telling me, though, my friend who's a teacher was telling me, I was asking him, what's the actual truth of the matter? About how Gen Z, not Gen Z, Gen Alpha. I'm talking about, kids, there's always this stuff you read on the internet about how, this post-pandemic generation at school is terrible. How they're, really, it's different than it was. They're truly cooked. And I was like, what's the truth of it? You are actually seeing kids every day in and out. What's the truth? And he tells me that there is truth to it. He has some caveats. He's like, okay, with every class, there's good kids and bad kids. There's kids that are and a lot of it has to do with parenting and how some parents are just check the fuck out. And, there's a lot of it to it. He tells me, it's there's that. But in general, he's like, yeah, it's real. The newer generation of kids is especially post-pandemic. If they had the Zoom schooling for a few years, Like they don't give a shit. Young. He is he used to be a teacher. Now he's like almost a teacher of teachers. So he goes around he works with a lot of teachers. He goes around different classrooms. And he's saying like second and third graders, it's just bad, dude. It's just really fucking bad. Like but not all of them. He's like, he wanted to be sure. He wanted to be clear. He's like, have you ever talked about this? He wanted to be clear. Like, there's obviously some awesome kids in every grade who are, bright beacons of the future, and they're smart and they're funny and they're interesting but like in general, he is noticing one thing he mentioned that I thought was really interesting. He's like, one thing that's just a fact is compared to before, nowadays, kids just don't feel any worry or shame or anything. And their parents either about just skipping school, about skipping class. Like, you could be a fourth grader and just feel like, I don't want to go that day. And they just don't go. Their parents don't care. They just stay home. But he's like, in NA? Yeah, I mean, this is NA. This is an Arizona public school system. But like the number of absences is way higher. That's like a mathematical thing. Like, these people are skipping way more than they ever did before. Like skipping is way up. Yeah, he was talking about that. He's like, and what he's saying is like, okay, it makes sense. I don't know, whatever. One day you're not feeling it. You don't come in. You're not gonna, you wouldn't have learned a lot that day. I sort of get it. He's a very understanding dude. That dude is not like a hard ass. This dude is like one of the kindest people I ever met. He was a slacker a bit in school, and now he understands, right? He gets it. But he's like, I look at these kids. Well, he's got a daughter of his own now. It's crazy. Man, it's crazy. And he's like, they miss so many days. There's just no possible way they could ever keep up with the material. Even if the material's easy. You miss a full couple days of class and then there's a test. You have no fucking idea there's just no possible way. And so then they check out. And then they show up and they don't know what the fuck's going on. So they check the fuck out. So it's like this real problem. I mean, I walked away from that conversation feeling a little better about some things, but worse about others. It's like, that sucks. I don't know. I feel like this is a slow burning problem where these fucking Gen Alpha kids are just getting no value out of school at all. Like nothing, not even a little bit. That's what we teach kids through battle rap. Okay. Hear me out. I feel like the only thing we've learned through battle rap is that Drake might be a pedophile, likely. I don't know what else these kids would know. I don't know what other facts they've learned. I don't know that that Kendrick is short. That's a fantastic lesson. I mean, I guess if they live in Toronto and are invited to a house party, that's a good lesson. Otherwise, I don't know if it's going to help them get a job. My high school tried to expel me for missing so much school, 70 days, but I had a 3.7 GPA and they couldn't expel someone on honor roll. That is the exception. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. That is not the norm of the 70-day absences. Bring back them bulky ass CRTs. Kids are spoiled. I don't think this has to do with the size of our televisions. If you want me to pinpoint where we went wrong, I don't think it was when we got thinner, cheaper, better quality TVs. I really don't think that is what made the kids. The Nogster thing was 16 months. Hotshot GG skipped 1 year and still graduated, and now he's a millionaire. I'm friends with Hotshot GG. Like, I've been to his house many, many times. He, I think, will also admit he is the luckiest person that ever lived. No cap. I've been there plenty of times. He's got a very nice house. Hotshot GG bought a house He outbid a Spotify executive for a house. Actually, I think it was the CEO. I think it was Daniel Ek. I'm not even kidding. I think he outbid the CEO of Spotify for a house. This is fucking real. It's a fucking super nice house. Fucking sick ass pool. It's nice, all right? He's hosted many Magic drafts there. If you don't know who Hotshot GG is, it's this guy. He founded Counter Logic Gaming, one of the first League of Legends esports teams. Okay? Because he was one of the first good players in America. And he founded it, so he owned it, right? And then right at the peak of what you might call the league bubble, you know, when everyone was like, oh, esports. Remember when Rick Fox, the NBA player, like spent millions of dollars to make Echo Fox his own esports team and then lost money for 3 years and then quit? You were like, there was all right at the peak of the esports bubble. Like investors were getting in. TSM was worth $100 million. Right at the peak of that, he sold the whole organization. Well, let me actually tell you what happened really. So there was a grand finals in 2015. Yeah, here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the finalists for our Summer 2015
CLG
North American LCS Championship. On the blue side, Counter Logic Gaming.
This is going to be the game.
There was this grand finals in Madison Square Garden. I was there for this because I worked at Twitch and we flew out. And it was a big deal. You know, esports selling out Madison Square Garden. North American finals. CLG wins this finals. The crowd goes nuts. Double Lift on stage talking trash. Huge deal. And then Madison Square Garden, the owners are watching this and they're like, wait a minute. This looks like a pretty good investment opportunity. So Madison Square Garden, the company, bought CLG after this finals. They bought it at the peak of the market. Huge. I mean, they drastically, I mean, first of all, even regardless of the bubble, they thought CLG was just that team because they won. This is the only game of League of Legends they ever saw. Okay? Do you understand? MSG owners have only seen one game, and it's the one that was here. And they were like, wow, the fan. But obviously, I don't think CLG ever won again. After, I mean, I'm not sure, but like instant drop off, I believe. And they bought him huge amounts. So Hotshot GG cashes the fuck out. I mean, just gets Omega rich. You know, he went from being like a good Nidalee player to now like set up for his life. Set up for his life financially. And so I'm not saying he didn't, you know, hustle. He definitely did. And he was a great player, but it's a lucky timing. And so now he's like fucking, he's just set. And that's what happened. And that's why he has a really fucking nice house. So all I have to do is play a bunch of League to get rich. That was the takeaway, yeah. Of that story, the takeaway was play as much League of Legends as you can, and you will become generationally wealthy. Did not know Hotshot had it like that. Yeah, he does. And he's very rare. I mean, most esports players, after their career's over, there's like, unless they have content, there's no money in it. Because, you know, it's like real sports, but worse. They don't even get paid nearly as much. But Hotshot GG is one of the few that made it out with like generational money because he owned a team and sold it at the peak of the bubble to the right people. Yeah, I mean, for example, Cadril is doing better than every other pro combined, I believe. I mean, he's just making more money. Ever heard of Rockefeller, little boy? He was the goat of Pong. That's how he got his money. I'm not 100% certain this lines up. I'm not 100% certain that John D. Rockefeller made his untold wealth from being the GOAT of Pong. I believe he predated Pong by quite a bit. Source? Why do I need the source? You have made the claim. I'm telling you, he made his money from monopolizing oil, vertical integration, among other things. Briggs, think of the 33 months. 33 months on a 32-month streak. So that means you subbed for a month, said fuck it, left, then came back later and did 32 straight. What was my first month so bad? What was wrong with my first month, bro? Briggs, I have to know. Let me scroll back. When did you? I'm scrolling. Dude, you have so many messages. Wow, you've talked about so many interesting things. You talk about the Phantom Tax a lot. You talk about Soulja Boy a lot. You talk about Family Guy clips a lot. I'm doing a bit of an audit here. You talk about taking shrooms a lot. You talk about... Okay, we're almost back. Damn, you've been here for a minute. You watched Batman Beyond with the chat. Okay, your first message was in May 2nd of 2020. 4 years ago was your first message. And you said, this is your first one. Let me read it with a little gravitas. Just took a shit. Is he still playing? That's your first message. Then you wanted me to watch this video much. This is your whole first month. Is just spamming that song. Oh, you were watching. This was when I played that first Monkey Ball thing. The Monkey Ball only up type beat. You just spammed that song over and over. And then you're such an asshole. You came back a few days later and said, bro, play Monkey Ball. You actually had a terrible first month, bro. You just showed up for one thing, spammed a Lil Uzi Vert song for fucking 40 minutes, then came back later and said, fucking do it again. That's crazy. Then 4 days later, your first message is, bro, put in some effort. You really turned around, I got to be honest with you, in these last 32 months. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Well, we... Explains why I'm still here. Yeah, facts. Big A, thoughts on Angel Hernandez retiring? Good career, honestly. Hall of Fame? I'm not sure, but I think very likely. The thing I love most about Angel Hernandez is oh, is he bad? He was an ump. The thing I hate most about Angel Hernandez is that this fuck was ruining baseball. Okay? What I've been saying. Angel Hernandez, more like Devil Hernandez. Do you know what I'm saying? Because literally it's like, let the players play. I'm sorry? You know what I've been saying? Let the players play. Watch the new baseball doing this on Angel? Okay, fuck it. YouTube baseball. I want to know who he is. The most hated umpire ever isn't actually bad. Controversial. Controversial.
Over 60 active petitions organized by different people, all trying to get him fired. Chipper Jones refuses to watch any MLB game that is umpired by him. Bryce Harper screamed in his face, called him garbage, and threw his helmet into the crowd because of him. Pedro Martinez wanted him fired. CC Sabathia wanted him fired in the middle of a series. And MLB themselves don't even like him after he sued the league for discriminating against him based on his race. Earlier this season, he called this a strike.
Whoa.
The very next pitch.
2-1. And, oh my goodness.
Then immediately after that.
You have got to be.
Is he a bad ump, or is he gambling on the games? Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know baseball well enough, but it's a strike to me. This is a strike to me, bro. What do I know? I should be an ump. Put me in there. You know what? If he wants to take the heat off himself, get me in there for the job, bro. I'll be like, I don't know, probably a strike. He threw the ball, he didn't hit it. That's a strike. That's a strike where I'm from. You not see the box? I mean, I see the box. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't see the box in real life. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a foot off the plate. Oh, we know.
You have got to be kidding me. What in the world?
This pitch was 6.78 inches outside, the worst miss in the history of umpire auditor, who's been tracking calls since 2014. And
oh, wait, that's insane.
History of umpire auditor.
Umpire auditor, new umpire auditor record. This is the largest miss on a called strikeout in umpire auditor history. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's the GOAT, dude. He's actually breaking records, breaking rules. That is insane. I mean, okay. So there's this box that the umpires need to have an idea of above the home plate, okay? Right? And if the ball's in that area and they don't swing, it's a strike. But if it's not in that area, you're good. We're all in agreement? That's the idea? So he fucked up because the ball was way, way outside it. Okay.
0.78 inches outside, the worst miss in the history of umpire auditor, who's been tracking calls since 2014. And the baseball world.
I'm catching up to people that are like me that don't give a shit about baseball. A dying sport, okay? I'm sorry some of you are 45 and divorced and you watch baseball regularly. The rest of us have to catch up, bro. It's a snoozer. It's a snoozer sport unless someone puts it in a YouTube video and gives me the storyline, in which case I love it.
World went crazy.
Or unless Shohei Ohtani's playing. Unless Shohei Ohtani's playing, in which case...
Hernandez, my God.
I mean, apparently they can't do anything about it. I mean, he sued MLB and he still works for MLB. I don't understand. They're not touching him.
Angel Hernandez, you stink!
What about the other 18 umpires who currently rank worse?
Bro, you could feel the passion. You could feel the passion. Wow. Yeah, that is good old-fashioned hate. Honestly, that's like I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you walk. I mean, that's a real, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick should have sampled this guy in the fucking song. That's a...
Than Angel Hernandez. Well, people are mad at them too. This umpire screamed at a player to get off the field. The player he screamed at was injured. A manager got ejected, was a fan. This was called a strike. This was called a ball. And after a
Who, me? Wait, does anyone have that clip? That's so funny. That is so funny. You said, what about me? It was that guy. That is actually very funny. Let me see. Someone's got it. Wait. Here's a breakdown.
Marlins Tigers are playing a game, and we have a situation that I don't think I've seen before, and it is wild and fun, and it was a lot of lip reading at the end of this. If you enjoy,
Look at baseball, bro. Look at these fucking seats, bro. Wrong one? This is not it? No. All right. It's this one. Okay.
we are early into this Yankees versus A's game. This is the fourth pitch of the game, and it hits him in the foot. It's a swing. They go and say no swing. This breakdown is brought to you by Shady Rays, 50% off at the end. I'll let you know. He says no swing. So he goes the first. Boone's like, hey, wait up. What do you mean? Hey, whoa, that's the call? It was a full swing, John. That would override the hit by pitch, and it would be a strike. It's a full swing. What's going on? Hey, enough. So, yeah, it hit him in the foot. Was it a swing? You know, they asked, and he said, no go. Looks pretty close, actually. During the next pitch, Booney said all he did was, hey.
Let me understand. So, if it's a full swing, it doesn't matter if the pitch is in, because it's a bad. Okay. If you swing at it, even if the pitch is bad, it's your fault. I see. Okay. So it takes the discipline to not swing. Got it. He did swing at it, right? We all saw that. He swung at it.
You could make that call too, Hunter. He told the home plate umpire, you could make that call too. That's what he said. He said in his post-game press conference. And you're going to hear the umpire say, hey.
Expansive zone.
What? You're not yelling at me. I did what I was supposed to do in check.
Okay, Hunter.
Wow. You know what? We're not going to need a John Boy breakdown of that one. We got a very clear.
And we're done.
Okay, so yeah. I'll do
Dude's on edge. Dude is on edge. You ever had that? You know what? It's so funny. I don't watch baseball, right? This is not relatable to me in terms of the umpire, but this is relatable in terms of you ever been hanging out with your friends and you make jokes on a person and one time they take it too far, or one time you can tell they're not actually fucking with it and they snap back a little too hard, and you know that if you push it one more time, this is a very relatable thing where you kind of push it just a little too far on someone and they go, yeah, okay. And then you know that if you push it one more time, the fucking day's over. This is what it's like.
Breakdown anyway, but I very much appreciate Ryan Rucco dropping my name. Love Rooks. He's the best. A fan yelled. As you could see, they stayed on Boone the whole time. He didn't yell. A fan yelled. Boone was like, all right, cool. You don't want me to say anything? Thumbs up. The fan yelled. Let's see. Yes Network went back, found the footage of the fan that yelled. Great job by Yes Network. Here it is. He says, let's go, home plate. That's all. Just a guy just saying, come on, let's go, home plate.
And we're done.
You're done. He didn't like that. He thought someone in the dugout yelled, and he already said one more word, and you're gone. Now, I hope at this point he still thinks it's just another person in the dugout, and Boone, as the manager, is responsible for all in the dugout, but that's a bad look. I don't care who said it. You're gone. 4 pitches into the game. No, I'm down here. That was from fucking up there. I'm not leaving, Hunter.
No, I don't care.
That's my favorite part. He's like, hey, we got to overrule this. I didn't say this. And
What do you mean bullshit? He's doing the full call. I love that.
home plate ump goes, I don't care. And Boone, at that point, he really can't believe it. Pauses halfway, and then he starts, running out there. He's like, what do you mean you don't care?
I mean you don't care. I did not say a word. It was above our dugout. Bullshit. Anything. I did not say.
He's like, that's like talking to your parents. I didn't do it. Mom, I didn't do it. You can't blame me. It wasn't even me. This is such bullshit. Yeah, it's like when your POV, your sibling did it. He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. It's just funny because it's just like when you're with your parent.
Anything, Hunter? Well, okay, I did not say a fucking thing. You're probably right, Aaron.
I'm not probably right. I'm fucking. That's great. That's great. Yeah, the guy who yelled, the guy in the audience who yelled, is sitting there like,
I mean, that's the best exchange of the whole thing. Didn't say anything. You're probably right, Aaron. That's tough, man. I'm not probably right. I'm fucking right, Hunter.
I didn't say anything. You're probably right, Aaron.
Shrug. Hunter's like, okay, shrug. All right, you are right. That's terrible. Like reminding the first base ump, John Tumpain, like, hey, this started with you. And then Boone's going to start leaving the field, and he realizes, like, wait, they think I'm just mad, but I got to really make my point here before I leave for, he's doing that shit. I don't understand. Turns, thinks once more. You guys are in trouble for this. You guys are in trouble for this. And maybe they will be, because it is pretty bad. He doesn't look like he's in trouble. He looks like a man. He doesn't look troubled. He looks like a man pretty content with what's going on. Bull fucking shit. How about that? How about that? How about that? Bullshit. What? It was a swing. And here's the fan. He took off his jacket to look a little different. Make sure people...
The fan's like, I gotta go get some snacks. I actually gotta go to the bathroom right now.
People don't realize it's him. And this breakdown brought to you by Shady Rays.
Agent 47.
You get a Shady Rays very much. They got a discount deal for you guys that's pretty cool. 50% off 2+ pairs.
All right, get some Shady Rays. That is a good breakdown. That is very funny. That is a hoot and a half. All right. That leaves us here.
Enjoyed it? Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, a comment, all of that good stuff. This breakdown is brought to you by Black Box Sports AI. More on them later.
That's the wrong one. I'm sorry. That's the other video. There's the other video. I'm looking for the most hated umpire. Yeah. My bad.
3-hour rain delay. This was called a strike to end the game.
Not even close. You gotta be kidding me.
And all of these incidents happened in only 1 month.
I mean, I don't want to be, robots taking our jobs here, but this feels like if they have a computer model that can show you where the box is and where this is, we don't need a human being to... Do you know what I'm saying? If we can have this up and it can tell you, there's just, we don't need a guy's opinion. I don't know what to say. I agree that there's probably some beauty to having an umpire, but this is just not, human beings are not good at seeing small differences of fast moving object. That's not our skill set. This is where machines can really come in and help out. Catcher framing is the biggest argument for him. I don't know what catcher framing is. And also, by the way, the umpire can still be there to enforce good sportsmanlike conduct and yell at people that when they hear something from the stands. But they don't need to do this. This right here is a machine's job.
You gotta be kidding me.
And all of these incidents happened in only 1 month. From watching on TV, you should have a good idea on what the strike zone is based on the box on screen. When umpires miss a call by an inch, it is obvious. But try making these calls with no box from the umpire's point of view. Was this a ball or a strike? If you said strike, you were right. Right?
Yeah, I got no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea, and I never get it. I would be the most hated umpire. I would literally coin flip every time. I would coin flip every fucking time, and yeah, I would say strike every time. I just feel like it. They threw the ball, you didn't hit it, strike.
right down the middle. What about this pitch?
Strike.
If you said strike, you were right again, right on the outside corner. What about this pitch?
That's a strike.
If you said strike, bad news. You just made one of the worst calls of the season. This ball is 3.48 inches off the plate. Out of over 27,000 calls on lefties in the month of May 2023, you just made the 11th worst call of the month. It was worse than 99.999.
Okay, I get it. You're ejected. Hey, you get out of here. You can't talk to the ref like that. Get out. Ejected from the game.
5% of calls that month. What about this pitch?
Strike.
If you said ball, you were wrong. This hit the outside corner.
Nice.
What about this pitch?
Strike.
Well, according to the Cardinals broadcast, it was a ball. According to the Mets broadcast, it was a strike.
Oh.
However, according to MLB.com, it was actually a ball. Unfortunately, according to Baseball Savant, it was really a strike. And according to the umpire, it was a ball. The difference between making a good call and making one of the worst calls ever is only a few inches. And after he was arguing...
Oh, no. Wait, I cut ahead. Oh, fuck. I want to see that fight again.
So impressive. And according to the umpire, it was a ball. The difference between making a good call and making one of the
He fucking slams the bat down.
worst calls ever is only a few
He's so fucking mad. I mean, he's truly like mask off. I don't give a shit, mad.
inches. And balls that look like balls on TV are sometimes actually strikes, which is what made what Pat Hoberg did so impressive. In 2022, he called a perfect game. Out of over 18,000 games tracked, he is the only umpire in history to achieve.
Okay, isn't that fucking crazy though? That means one human in history has ever done their job right one time. That's not a good thing for the job. It's hard to. I understand. That's why I'm saying it's just not a job for a human.
Achieve this. He made 129 balls and strike calls, and every single one of them was correct. This pitch was 0.24 inches off the plate. He correctly called it a ball. This pitch was almost identical. He correctly called it a strike. One ball is a strike, the other is a ball. They were 1.24 inches apart, and he called them both right. When a pitch is borderline, that means it landed in the shadow zone.
Imagine he's just the greatest gambler of all time and he was flipping it every time. he was like, his eyes were closed and he just fucking flipped it. And he just nailed it.
On average, umpires miss 9 of these calls in the shadow zone every game. Hoberg saw 44 borderline pitches in the shadow zone and called all 44
The shadow
correct.
zone is
He
pretty
called
badass.
this a strike. The automated zone on screen thought it was a ball. Turns out it actually scraped the corner, meaning Pat Hoberg was actually more accurate than the robot calling the game. Right now, he's known as the undisputed most accurate umpire in baseball, but some people still believe he is, quote, horse. That's what Alex Cora told him during this freakout. After this pitch, the Red Sox started talking trash to Hoberg.
Bro, you gotta take what you can get. If you finally have an ump who's like near machine level quality and you're still bitching at him,
from the dugout. He ended up ejecting Alex Verdugo, who was upset about this call earlier in the game. According to Alex Cora, the Red Sox were upset about this strike 3 call in the 3rd, then got even more upset when Justin Turner got called out again on this pitch. They finally boiled over in the 7th. They were trying to pitch Alex Bregman outside. They hit the corner on the first pitch, hit it on the second pitch, then threw 4 straight balls. Cora, thinking at least one of these was a strike, screamed at him from the dugout and got into his face, called him terrible, started kicking the dirt to show he was missing calls in the outside corner, got ejected, and left extremely upset. But looking back at the tape, every single call Hoberg made that upset the Red Sox was 100% accurate. Even this pitch that the TV thought was a ball, the actual strike zone had as a strike, meaning Hoberg was more accurate than a literal robot and still got
Damn, the
accused
John
of
Henry
being
of
a terrible umpire.
umpiring.
When it comes to officiating, opinions get skewed. Based on the amount of controversial calls this season alone, it seems like MLB umping is worse than ever, yet likely they're about to have their most
Oh, they're more accurate than they ever were. Interesting. Although actually it's down from 2023. Bad year. There was a peak here. Yeah, I think it should be a robot. Like a big robot that stands right behind home plate and it has like laser eyes or big eyes that are glowing. And when it's a strike, the eyes flash red. And when it's a ball, the eyes flash green. It goes ding. I think that would be hype. I think that would be cool. Make it look like an anime girl. Oni-chan, it's a ball. Yeah, that could be something.
accurate season in history for the 17th year in a row. Even Angel Hernandez himself has become increasingly more accurate every season, and believe it or not, he's not even close to being the worst umpire in baseball. Yet when you ask who's the worst umpire in baseball, everyone will almost always say,
"Can't get him." Oh no! No!
He was safe at first.
No! No! And another blown call by Hernandez.
Angel Hernandez's poor reputation dates back decades, most likely because of incidents like these. Perhaps the first controversial call in his young career, Angel Hernandez called this runner safe in the bottom of the 11th inning of a tie game. The Braves won the game, and the Mets got pissed. Things got physical. Bobby Valentine lost his mind. Mike Piazza stuck the ball in Angel's face, then spiked it on the ground, saying after the game it was the worst call he'd ever seen in his entire 20 years.
Make sure I understand. If this guy has the ball on the plate before he gets there, it's over. And that's clearly what happened.
On the ground, saying after the game it was the worst call he'd ever seen.
He has to tag him? Oh. I thought you could just touch the plate. Am I wrong? Depends. It depends? It fucking depends. This sport sucks, bro. Okay, all right. It fucking depends. All right.
Seen in his
So he has to touch him.
entire 20-year.
So, I mean, all right. This guy does touch him before he touches the plate. But barely.
Baseball career. A few years later, Mariano Duncan got suspended for a similar freakout. Angel had called multiple check swings. The Dodgers didn't think they were swings, so Mariano Duncan charged out of the dugout, screamed at Angel, and eventually threw his hat at him. Angel ended up picking up the hat and giving it away to a lucky fan. The next game, Duncan came onto the field with his hat taped to his head. But this is the incident that really put Angel Hernandez on the map.
And don't worry, I'll have some speaks with that home plate umpire after the game.
This is Steve Mongo McMichael, former tackle for the Chicago Bears. He was in attendance when Angel made this call at home. Cubs fans, thinking the runner was safe, were upset. McMichael happened to be tasked with singing "Take Me Out to the..."
Wait, is he safe?
In attendance.
Atrioc ump check.
When Angel made this call at home. Cubs fans.
He gets the ball.
Thinking,
I mean, I guess his foot is going to touch that guy's foot slash, shin before the plate. So he's not safe. Right? He has to hit him with the glove?
the runner was safe.
Oh, he's safe. He's safe then. His foot touches the plate before the glove hits him. He's safe.
Were upset. McMichael happened to be tasked with singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" during the 7th inning stretch, and before he started, he called out Angel Hernandez. booed him and told the crowd he would talk to him after the game. Hernandez, obviously upset by this, stared down McMichael from the field, and when McMichael finished singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," he was ejected from the game. Even though Hernandez's partner, Randy Marsh, was the one who ejected McMichael for saying this clip has become infamous. It's racked up millions of views, and most people to this day think Angel was the one who ejected him. It's hard to blame them for thinking this because it looks like Angel also probably wanted to eject McMichael.
Yeah,
Back then, Hernandez wasn't known for being a bad umpire. The public didn't even know who he was. However, within baseball...
Guy's last name is Coomer. I guess, yeah, that's tragic. That's tragic. I mean, at least, I guess I'm glad he's not younger. If he was like in school right now, that'd be tougher. Because I don't think Coomer was slang. That really threw me off. I had something I wanted to say, and now this Coomer guy. Yeah, his kids. His kids are going to have a tough time. What was I going to say? Oh, it does suck, though, because, like, I mean, I think this guy's probably a really bad umpire based on the calls we've seen here. But, like, what if every umpire has, like, 15% bad calls, and this guy just happened to have the 15% that, like, got famous for it? Once there's a narrative, do you know what I'm saying? Once the fans are like, oh, Angel Hernandez is bad, now they're watching him at all times. Now it's like his percents are, you know what I'm saying? He suddenly becomes... it's a marketing thing, you know, rather than like any truth to it.
A bad umpire. The public didn't even know who he was. However, within baseball, players had already ranked him 31st out of 36 NL umpires in 1999. In 2006, players voted him the third worst umpire in the league. In an umpire scouting report published in 2010, he was already known as, quote, one of the most vilified umpires in Major League Baseball. But this is just based on players' opinions. MLB seemed to think he was an average to an above average umpire. In 1999, 57 out of 68 umpires resigned at the same time, essentially going on strike, but it backfired. MLB used this as an opportunity to just accept the resignations of all the umpires who they thought were bad umpires. MLB fired 32% of umpires. Angel Hernandez wasn't one of them. MLB decided he was good enough and kept him around. From 1997 to 2017, MLB selected him to umpire 9 divisional series, 7 league championship series, 3 All-Star games, and 2 World Series. Umpires are selected for these games based on merit, so MLB clearly thought Angel Hernandez was an above-average umpire. The players did not. But what did the data say? Angel was nowhere close to the villain he has become in the public's eyes today, but by 2008, there was already an anti-Angel Hernandez website, and there was enough hate against him for Fangraphs to address his poor reputation, writing, quote, if everyone thinks that Hernandez is a poor umpire, then we now should be able to verify or refute this.
Yeah.
They analyzed his strike zone in 2008 using an early version of pitch tracking called Pitch FX that analyzed each and every ball and strike ball he made in 2008 and found, despite his reputation, he, quote, grades out as an above average umpire. No matter how you slice it, Hernandez is a quality umpire among an already amazing group. So the data said he was good. The league thought he was good, was giving him great postseason.
That is only like calling balls and strikes, though, right? Like some part of being an umpire, I assume, is temperament. And, you know, not ejecting people over minor things. And also stuff about, you know, whether someone's safe or not.
Assignments, and fans really didn't know who he was. But in 2013, this one play may have changed all of that. But before we get to that, a quick word from...
Does an umpire have the right to just sit there and eject every single person from the game and sit there alone on the field and cackle to the moon? If they wanted to, like on their last day, could they go out there and be like, you get out, you get out, you get out, you get out, and just have everybody get out, and then they sit there and they play catch with themselves? That'd be kind of sick. And then they have to get a whole. Imagine it's like Game 7 of the MLB fucking finals. Ejects everybody. Fucking. Everyone has to watch you. 100,000 people in the crowd.
Today's sponsor.
World Series.
We all wish we could have things both ways. We wanted an ace pitcher who could also hit bombs. We wanted a starter who throws 100 and never gets Tommy John. And we want nice, sharp-looking clothes that are also your first order with promo code right now. In a game that might have changed Angel Hernandez's life forever, the Indians faced the Athletics. The Athletics got out to a 3-0 lead, but the Indians immediately answered. They scored a couple runs in the 5th and took the lead all the way to the 9th. The Athletics were down to their final out when Adam Rosales hit this fly ball and missed tying the game by an inch. However, if you look closely, it did go over the wall.
It did go up. You're right.
The Athletics challenged, and everybody watching the game thought the exact same thing.
It's a home run. There's no question about it.
If they don't rule it a home run, they have.
Yeah, I don't get this one. If it lands in the field, isn't it not a home run? Ball went over the yellow line.
No question about it.
In the game thought the exact same thing.
It's a home run. There's no.
It landed above, so it bounced on something or what? How does it? It hit something out here and then it bounced off the railing. That's crazy.
No question about it.
If they don't rule it a home run, they have made a huge mistake.
But moments later, after watching the replay in a video room, Angel Hernandez decided this was a double.
A double? Are you kidding me? No idea what replay they saw.
The game-tying home run didn't count. The Athletics manager lost his mind. Angel ejected him. The A's went on to lose, and this call ended up being a massive deal. The Athletics players went to Twitter immediately, calling out Hernandez for the missed call. It became a top story and sparked debate across baseball about instant replay, which was still only a few years old at the time. Writer Peter Gammons believed that Angel Hernandez, like many other umpires, didn't believe in instant replay, so to protest the system, refused to reverse the call. Angel says this.
Bro, that's so whack. You don't believe in footage? You don't believe in the power of cameras? What does that mean you don't believe in it? You know, it exists. That's not even AI. That's just literally looking at a camera to see what you missed. That's insane. That's not even threatening your job. That's how you do your job better.
Wasn't the case. He blamed the angles he was given. Today, when a play is challenged, a group of people in a control room in New York decide the call with about 100 different angles on 100 different monitors. But in 2013, umpires themselves were responsible for viewing calls on a single 19-inch monitor in a closet next to the clubhouse. Angel basically said the angles he was given to make this call weren't clear. He couldn't tell with 100% accuracy it was a homer, so he had to keep the call the same as it was on the field. And this really...
That's crazy. I don't know what angle you have, because now that I know what I'm looking for, it clearly bounces off of something. And it couldn't bounce off something if it wasn't... Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what angle you'd get where it's not, because it's going back into the field like this. So what can it bounce off?
Really pissed MLB off. Angel was making MLB look bad by blaming the replay equipment. They typically
could bounce before the... Yeah, but...
They do not...
I guess it could have bounced here is what you're saying? Or on the yellow. I guess that would be okay. Interesting. It's just like it's coming at an angle above and then it's coming back this way with force. So
comment on missed calls, but this time they not only publicly stated that Angel got the call wrong, but emphasized that he had plenty of good angles and enough evidence to overturn this call on replay. That season, for the first time in years, Angel wasn't selected to ump the World Series, All-Star Game, or any playoff game. In 2014, once again, MLB did not select him. 3 years later, upset of his lack of playoff assignments and MLB not promoting him to crew chief, he sued MLB for racial discrimination. And based on Google Trends, this is around the time Angel Hernandez became infamous. It seemed like every time there was an issue involving an umpire, Angel was involved. He ejected Ian Kinsler after he was arguing balls and strikes. Kinsler, after the game, said Angel is always messing with games blatantly and should, quote, find a new job. This wouldn't have been a big deal whatsoever, except when MLB decided to fine Kinsler instead of suspend him. Umpires across baseball decided to band together and wear white wristbands to protest, quote,
some fucking umpire lives matter shit. The thin white line. It's the thin white line, bro. Only between us and chaos are the umpires. They're the only ones that keep us safe. That is so cringe. Increased verbal attacks from players. That's crazy. They still fined him 10 grand too. Umpires need to be rated class. The umpire strikes back.
Throwing umpire abuse. The public, unsympathetic to umpire abuse, saw this as some.
I protested for this. I don't know if you guys know. I was out there in the streets. I was very part of ULM. I was in the ULM movement. This was big, all right? They deserve. I'm an ally to umpires everywhere. I tip my umpires. I'm an activist. I stormed the Capitol over this. Yeah, I had to. They only fined him 10 grand. It's insane.
Somewhat of a joke. MLB made the umpire stop wearing the wristbands, and even though it wasn't Angel's idea, since it was his call who spurred the protest, he took most of the public heat. A year later, with his discrimination lawsuit still in court, Angel was selected to umpire the playoffs. In a close play at first, he made this call. The Red Sox challenged and the call was reversed. The next inning, he made this call. The Yankees challenged, and it turns out Angel was wrong.
Hernandez net worth. 1 to 2 million. Oh, it is a base salary of $400K. Okay. Yeah, $400K. Okay, I see why he wants. That's not gonna.
Called him out publicly, saying that he should not be umpiring playoff games.
This particular gentleman has sued baseball for discrimination because he says they would not make him a crew chief because...
Yeah, plus all the extra money you can make from DraftKings, you know? $400K base salary plus a little upside from making some unique calls. That's good. That's a good pay package.
He was Latino. There's that. This doesn't help. No.
By this point, he had been in enough incidents, and enough players had come out against him for fans to also believe he was the worst umpire in baseball.
Angel Hernandez, you stink, and I don't like you!
This is the Philly captain who camped near the players' parking lot just to confront Angel Hernandez after this notorious game in 2022. He called this strike 3 on Omar Narvaez. He called this pitch
That's a bold claim. That's a bold claim. Especially when you have that doesn't really
these calls
add up.
in the ALDS that year. They also exposed him in the lawsuit for getting Homer Bailey to sign 11 autographs for him after he umpired a game where Bailey threw a no-hitter. Angel says that was common practice amongst umpires at the time.
Fucking white passing Latino I've seen since The Mirror this morning. Okay? I think no one even fucking knows he's Latino, bro. People never give me my credit either.
But it's also somewhat of a conflict of interest. This becoming public added even more fuel to the fire. By the time the lawsuit concluded in 2023, Angel Hernandez had become the only umpire who gets booed when their name is announced before games. Fans are constantly heckling him like this guy.
Angel, come on. What is it with you? You want to get on ESPN tonight? I do. I ain't going to do it.
The backlash was so bad, the umpire union had to make a tweet saying they, quote, stand behind Angel Hernandez. Umpire Ted Barrett felt so bad for Angel, he felt the need to go to Instagram, calling him, quote, one of the kindest men he knows. If he posted every kind thing Angel did, he could make a new post every day for the rest of his life, and that he even saw him save a woman from, quote, doing something tragic. But the knock on Angel Hernandez was never that he was a bad person, it was that he was a bad umpire. However, he's not even close to as bad as what people make him out to be. According to the Washington Post,
she was going to throw a strike. And he called it a ball. That was big. It was big. It was about the most tragic strike throw of her life.
2022, he ranked 54 out of 68 umpires, meaning he wasn't even in the bottom 20%. Boston University took 11 years of data and released a study analyzing the skill of umpires.
I'm not even in the bottom 20%. It's not the defense you might think it is. I'm 54th out of 68, okay? I'm not even in the bottom 20%. It's not, okay? Because Angel Hernandez was taking it all as the face of bad umpiring.
Worse umpires than Angel Hernandez in terms of accuracy. They track every single pitch and judge whether the call was right. They've analyzed 6.2 million pitches since they began tracking in 2015. Since then, there are 33 umpires worse than Angel Hernandez. So essentially, during the period where Angel Hernandez had the reputation as being the hands-down worst ump in baseball, he was actually better than 28% of umpires. These scores are based on a system where a computer takes what an umpire called in a game, then matches it up with the K-zone data and determines whether the call was correct or not. MLB does this exact same thing themselves for every single game. They create an umpire report and send that report to each umpire. The report grades, then gives them a score, goes over their missed calls, and tells them what they can do better next time. On this infamous game against the Phillies, which was called the worst called game of the season, the MLB umpire report claimed Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's a bottom third umpire in terms of accuracy. Some people are more or less accurate than him. But he's also seems to be, have some really egregious ones that get picked up. Or, ones that lead to fights and stories and, drama people can latch onto. They're impactful. They're memorable. The guy day in and day out just fucking closing his eyes and miscalling strikes and balls, but not ejecting players, is probably not getting the story as much as this guy. This guy seems fairly wrong and fairly stubborn. So it's a bad look.
Hernandez was 96% accurate. The umpire scorecard said it was 88% accurate. It's not always obvious which one of these reports is more accurate, but the strike zone on TV is even less accurate. This pitch looks 3 inches high. It was actually a strike. This pitch also looks high. Turns out it scraped the top of the zone. You can watch the same game on 2 different broadcasts. Most accurate umpire.
Someone is for sure belt maxing. Wait, can't you just put your belt up to your fucking nipples to get a huge fucking strike zone? Can't you walk out there in the fucking longest? You want it small? Yeah, you want it low. I'm sorry. Your belt around your fucking knees. You got your fucking dick out for you get a bigger strike zone. Yeah, you're sagging. Pants on the ground.
in baseball. But with MLB's grading system, 96% makes you the worst umpire in baseball. Every umpire from rookie ball to MLB gets graded by this system. Just to make it to rookie ball, you first have to go to umpire school. If you finish at the top of your class, then you get selected to go to rookie.
There is something so vibes adjacent between an umpire training academy and a police academy. These are the same people. These are the same people. These are absolutely the same type of people.
Graded by this system. Just to make it to rookie ball, you first have to go to umpire school. If you finish at the top of your class, then you get selected to go to rookie ball. Every umpire is evaluated at the end of the year. If you have an elite evaluation and compared to the other umps in rookie ball, you get promoted to low A. If you have an elite evaluation compared to other low A umpires, you get to go to high A. If you get another elite evaluation, you get to go to double A. And that process continues all the way to the major leagues. However, if at any point during this process you don't get an elite evaluation and fail to finish it,
do it live. It feels like they could almost instantaneously let you know if it's a ball or a strike with fucking technology. Like the computer could do it, no problem.
Even balls, and if you put him in MLB in 2008, he'd likely be the most accurate ump in baseball.
And if you want to keep it human, yeah, give the ump an earpiece, and they can, and that way, oh, this would be great. That way, umps just need to focus on looks maxing. They need to ump max. All we need from the umpire is for you to look the part. Okay, we need strong jaw. That's all they do 24/7. And then the call in their ears just tells them if it's a ball or a strike. They just gotta get practice their T poses. They gotta practice they gotta mew. That is what they should do. And then it's still a human doing the job, but it's, you know.
Angel, I love you, bro.
God bless, bro.
Well, he retired.
At 25 years old, Ronald.
Interesting. All right, well, now I know. Now I'm caught up on Angel Hernandez. I know the fucking lore. I know the lore of it, dude. What is this?
This episode of Angel Hernandez is brought to you by SeatGeek. Previously on Angel Hernandez. If you don't know who Angel Hernandez is, well, he sued MLB.
We just watched this. I don't need it. We watched this. Was very you feel sorry for him? I'm sure it's a complicated issue, but he seems like he was a bit of a stubborn mule and not so elite at his craft that he could deserve it. You talking about the new J. Cole song already? I did. I talked about how it's the greatest fucking song in history. What do you want me to say? I already talked about it. Grippy is an all-time top 1 verse in the history of rap. J. Cole has proved yet again that he is the masterclass, that he is ahead of the pack. Kendrick been real quiet, actually, since Grippy dropped. And now the big 3 is looking like the big 1, okay? The 1 of 1, J. Cole, Grippy, okay? There's no big 3, there's just Grippy. Fucking true, dude. Top of the top of the top. All right, what was I gonna say? Oh, bro. Okay, we got to talk about this. This is unavoidable to talk about. Huge news. Let me get ready. Here's the fucking news. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So, as you guys know, I am the world's biggest fan of SKT1 Faker. SKT1 Faker. This guy. Greatest League of Legends player in history. All-time GOAT. I have a tattoo of T1 as world champs. Been a fan since 2013. I wrote an article about how he was going to be a superstar after his first game. Okay? He is being inducted into the very first League of Legends Hall of Fame. Esports Hall of Fame. He's going to be the first inductee. While he's still active, while he's still the current world champion, they're going to put him in the Hall of Fame. It's awesome. We watched the trailer. It's very cool. To celebrate him being in the Hall of Fame, they are releasing a skin package where you can get a Faker-based skin for one of his iconic champions, Ahri. There's only one problem. It costs $500. It is a $500 skin package for Ahri. That is fucking ridiculous. That people aren't paying that. Are you kidding me? If you're literally a broke boy, just say so, dude. $500 to prove your loyalty to Faker? It's so cheap. It's a small price to pay. To celebrate Faker's induction into the Hall of Legends, a new in-game event is being launched in League of Legends that includes the usual event pass. They're doing a whole Faker battle pass. They're really milking it. A Faker battle pass, a number of cosmetics themed around Faker, and a skin released in Faker's honor. So, here's the plan. Here's the thing. You can buy the base level of the skin for $40, which is already such an insanely high price for a skin. But okay. You know what I'm saying? If $40 was the high end, I'd be like, okay. $40 is the base level. If you want none of this shit, if you want to be called broke when you play, that's $40. Remember we used to freak out about $2 horse armor? All right. Then you get the mid-tier of the skin for $300. That adds visual and audio effects to make the skin look even better. It is so funny that video games, like whole worlds, like Skyrim, do you know what I'm saying? A full world of a game, all the visual and audio effects of the whole game cost $50. And now it is a $260 markup to get visual and audio effects on your $40 skin. That's crazy. We're about to get an Elden Ring DLC that costs the same price as the basic Faker skin. And if you want the upgraded, it's $260 more. And then for another $200 on top of that, you can get the top level of the skin with extra effects and animations, all 100 levels of the event pass unlocked, and some chromas for other champions, which is like just random stuff thrown in. That's crazy. Have they revealed? I have not seen. Is there a video showing the difference? Can I see the animations? Can I see what's worth an extra fucking $460? Is that out? Okay, let me see. I want to see if I can watch this. We'll watch it live. What you have to understand, folks, is that I am, what do rich people say? Financially comfortable. Okay? And I'm the world's biggest Faker fan. And I still think this is I cannot bring myself to want to buy this. It's just so fucking crazy. It's $500 for an Ahri skin. If it was a Fizz skin, maybe I would. But it feels crazy. Let me see if there's. Okay. Here's the skin trailer. Let's see what we got. You might get a seizure if you watch this, by the way. Like, that is every fucking waifu in a mobile game. That is every fucking mobile game. Wait, what is... $500 is too little. I've bought... worth 1K at least. It's gonna be so funny when someone fucking saves up, puts their whole fucking paycheck into buying this, picks Ari, goes into lane, and goes 0-12. just day one release, shows up, flexing, and every other of the 9 players is roasting them for dropping $500. This isn't even a good flex, dude. You're gonna get, this is a target on your back. Everyone's gonna talk about this the second they see it. It's too expensive. It just doesn't say something good about your ability to manage money. They need to make it stronger. This needs to be pay to win. I usually hate pay to win, but if they're dropping $500 on a skin, it needs to have, it needs to start with an item. It needs to, that's crazy. That's just, it's too expensive. Anyway, the thing is, Riot is fully aware. I want you to know that Riot is fully aware that they're going to get this backlash. There's not a surprise to them. But they have done the math. And whales are just too powerful to ignore. There's just people that will spend. The problem is, if you're in a business where you can make a skin and someone will pay $500 for it, they just can't resist themselves. As a game company with executives and shareholders, they just cannot resist the urge. It's too hard to ignore that free money, that call. Whether you're a new fan, a long-term diehard, or just want to join the celebration, we thought it was essential for there to be something for you and for everyone as we celebrate our first Hall of Legends inductee. Something for you and for everyone means our minimum is $40. For everyone, the price of a full game, you can buy a skin for a champion you might not even play. For those looking to flex their fandom, the Immortalized Legend Collection and the Signature Immortalized Legend Collection include spectacular editions, headlined by the ever-evolving Immortalized Legend Ari skin. Oh, I have to keep adding adjectives. Immortalized Legend Spectacular. Faker will be getting a cut of the sales? The thing is, this would tempt me, but I already send Faker $500 daily. I send him a check. However, Faker getting 30% of this skin, he's gonna make some fucking money, dude. Holy. Can I tip? Yeah, when I buy it, can I just tip Faker? That goes 100% to him. Why Ari, bro? Has he ever played her? It's funny because Ari is not an iconic Faker champion to me. He has played Ari. I know he likes Ari. When asked about who he wants to put a skin on, it's Ari. But, like, Rise is the Faker champion. LeBlanc is a Faker champion. Azir is a Faker champion. Zed is a Faker champion. Like, those are his true... I think Rise is his iconic champion. If you really had to pick one... But yeah, it's convenient that Ari is also the champion where where skins sell the most. You put this on Rise, it sells like 1/10 of what it sells on Ari. Just interesting. Interesting they picked it for. Also, if you guys don't know this, little funny fact. Don't spend $500. Use the real Faker Ari skin instead. Faker has never used a skin in his professional career. Faker never uses any skins. It should be said that if you are an admirer of Faker, he's used it one time on accident. One time on accident. And it was because they fucking set it on his PC. But he chooses no skins. That's his whole thing. He is a no skin user. Which means, like, if you want to admire Faker, the real thing to do is not spend money on skins and be the GOAT with the default. It's because the PC testing changed the skin and didn't release it. For this price, I better be coached by Faker himself. If Faker doesn't come out of my screen and start twerking oiled up, then this price tag isn't justified. If we got a statue of Ari and an autograph by Faker and a backpack, it would be an amazing deal. Yeah, it is crazy, dude. For $500, you should get something. You should get a physical commemorative statue. There should be something. $500 used to mean something. Even Fallout 76 gave you that terrible canvas bag. It's just tough. I think I'm not going to buy it. I don't know. Maybe you know what I'll do? I'll make the vow right now. I am betting $1,000 on the Mavs versus the Celtics with Ludwig. Friendly bet. If I win that bet, I'll buy the Faker skin. Because that's Ludwig's money. That's not my money. That's Ludwig's money. I lose that bet? Nah, can't do it. 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 Can't do it, bro. Can't do it. That's boy math. That's boy math. Lud has the Celtics? Yeah, he's a big Celtics fan. Cringe. Damn, you get a final boss Faker title? Well, that's just value. You're practically making money. I'm trying to talk myself into it. This is such a bad idea. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's a real sign of how whale heavy gaming has gotten. It's out of control. The way live service games make money is a free-to-play tier that gets a lot of players in, and then some way to flex so that other people can flex on the free-to-play players. The whole way is to get a lot of people in it, and then a few people get to lord over them, which is already what we have in real life. We have that in real life, and now it is in every aspect of gaming. We don't need that. The whales pay for the Faker skins. The rest of us can play League for free. I mean, there's some truth to that. Where if you are, I guess what sucks for the average player is that a while ago it was kind of like a middle class of gaming where everyone paid the same $50 and they all got the full experience. And now it's more like you don't have to pay 50, you can pay 0, but all of the cool shit is going to go to people for expensive. That's the thing. If the 0 to 50 problem matters to you, then it's actually a win because you can be like, yeah, I get everything for free. But if you didn't mind paying 50 to get all of it, but you hate paying 500 or getting nickel and dimed, skins aren't cool shit though. Who cares? But they are. I mean, as a Faker fan, I think the skin is cool. You know, I especially that's what I'm saying is I'm doing, you know, well off financially right now. Like Nvidia's fucking 1100, I'm about to sell, but I think this is so stupid. And if I was a Faker fan, like when I was in college and I lived and breathed Faker, right? I would watch all the Faker games. I would study his replays. I just couldn't afford this. There's just no way. And it would suck because I'm like the world's biggest Faker fan, and I couldn't even justify it as like a stretch expense. So there is something to it where it's like, and then if I get the other one, I feel like, oh, I'm getting the basic one. And that, you know what I'm saying? So there's something to it. But, you know, it's Riot's ability to charge what they want. If people are going to pay it, it's hard for me to even blame them. You know, it's hard for me to get mad at Riot. I'm mad at whales, dude. I'm mad at people that are like, yeah, I think it's totally normal to spend $500 on a skin. Like, if people just didn't do it, they wouldn't sell it at this price. That's what annoys me. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not buying it. Unless, of course, I win the bet. But yeah, gacha game. I just feel like the gacha game mechanics and the whale-based economy, it is frustrating. It is like, I can see why people are upset with it. I'd rather get a custom Faker statue made for $500. I would rather personally hand Faker 5 crisp $100 bills after I break into his house and I say, "You're the GOAT." You're the GOAT, dude. Take these from me, from your biggest fan. Okay? I know how good. Why don't you play Fizz, though? The FOMO gonna hit different. It's actually, thank God it's not, because it's an Ari skin. Bro, the thought of playing Ari is so boring to me that I would buy the skin and instantly queue up and click Fizz. I can't even, if it was Fizz, I would have a real fucking soul search. This would be a real tough thing, but I'm actually not tempted at all. The only thing that's exciting to me is getting the Faker title that I can put under my name. I'm a Faker fan, but $500 is crazy. Could have a whole ass Huntsman Doppler knife for that. It's not better. You guys are picking different skins from a different game as if that's... At least you can resell that, I will say. At least you can resell that. However, no matter what happens, I do want to say... Oh, wait. Wait. Actual in-game skin footage. What it looks like. So it puts Faker's signature around the tower. When you kill a turret, you get Faker's signature. It's actually so distracting. It's actually so fucking distracting to play as. that is cool. That's all 4 championships. That is cool. That is fucking sick. Afterpay my goat. Everyone opening up Klarna to add a $500. Bro, I saw a fucking bad chart about the rise of Gen Z, Klarna, and Afterpay, dude. It is, even since we've been talking about it, it's so up. It is so up this year. It's so up. People are using it so regularly. Number 1. What is this? What is the number supposed to be? This doesn't look worth $500. Bro, this is such a nice $40 skin. Do you know what I'm saying? And even that, I mean, it's insane, but like, all right, fuck it. You drop a 40 bomb on this, you're a huge Faker fan, he gets a cut. This is 500 bucks. Does it make you play like Faker? Or what is this? Is this the upgraded version? Awesome walk. That's the $10 one? That one's better. This is more Faker, dude. I'll buy this. $10? That's better. This one's so distracting. No way, this was all 3. Look. This is the $300 version. Okay? Now this is the $500 version. So what's special about it? Oh, this is the... Oh, I see. It started it. I did reverse. So the top one is the best one? So all you really get is the signature. You get the Faker signature? That's crazy, bro. And then you get these bonus, like, all his real champs. You get the Zed and the Rise and the Syndra and... Okay. This shit is not worth it. Also, Faker needs to sign a little better. I gotta be honest with you, too. This is you know, put some effort in, bro. This is gonna be your signature immortalized in the game. You get the other skins with it. It's like an animation. They're all the same base skin. This stuff has bonus animations, like the Faker signature around a tower when you kill it, and then Faker going shh. So you can like taunt and then hit him with a... That is badass. Don't get me wrong. That is badass. I assume people are going to spam that when they get called out for being insane, degenerate whales. You know? When everyone's like, you wasted $500 on a skin, and then they'll spam shit at you. Can you turn these animations off and use the skin, or are you stuck with it? You're going to spend $500 to turn the animations off? You a fucking Saudi prince? What are you... Just play the default skin, you freak. What? Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. I gotta say, I don't agree. I don't agree, Riot, but if the Mavs do it, I'll be joining them. Ban Ari every lobby. They're gonna do that for a while, but the whales can outlast. $500, bro. I can't. There's so many things you can get with $500. You can get a signed Faker jersey, I think. Signed Faker jersey. Nothing on eBay, actually. Damn. You can get the T1 Worlds jersey, though, for $98. I don't know. There's a lot of things you can get. For 5 full copies of Elden Ring DLC plus lunch for you and your homies or Ari skin. Why would you buy 5 full copies of Elden Ring plus DLC? Just buy one. And it doesn't. Why would you co-op? You do 5-player co-op? Thank you for the Prime, Tangley. The Real Monet, thank you for the tier 1. Watsubi, thank you for the Prime. Jolly Skydiver, thank you for the 37 months. Gumshoe, thank you for the 8. Zazel, thank you for the 8. Signified River, thank you for the 18. Faker is the greedy one. Riot is a poor, taken advantage of company. You think this is Faker's idea. You have the opinion that Riot was like, please, Faker, let's charge him $5 for this. And Faker said, no, make it $500. I'm the legend. No broke people should be able to flex my skin. If that were unironically true, I'd buy it. If they can get me clean footage of that, I would buy it. I'll buy it day one. But I have a feeling Riot was behind this. They are the impetus. $500, bro. 500 fucking bucks. Hey, Big A, long-time YouTube viewer, first-time chatter. I recently got hired by Capcom. Get any useful tips for my first 2 weeks in the job? Yeah, easy. A job is kind of like prison. You want to show up and find the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the block and knock him out day one. So march right into the CEO's office, give him a fucking right hook. Okay? Let everybody know I'm not to be fucked with. All right? Walk around. Sit down at your desk. All of a sudden, you're king of the yard. All of a sudden, you're getting the promotions. All of a sudden, you're set. Okay? That's my actual advice. That's how I'm the director of NASA. My boring real advice that I often give for new people at a job is that there's a grace period where it is totally fine to ask questions in the first month and a half, depending on the job. This is a very good time to, if you're concerned or confused about anything, ask. Nobody will fault you for asking and being on the ball and like trying to learn. You should try to figure out what actually moves the needle, what is going to get you promoted, what your boss is looking for, what being good at the job looks like. Ask. That's what I would recommend. Because if you wait and it's like 3 months in and you're still asking these questions and you're like, you seem more incompetent. People start to get frustrated with you. People start to get mad if you're like, oh, I don't know how to do this or whatever. You know, start to figure it out. So that's what I would say. Jared world record? Wait, what happened? Jared, thanks for the raid! What'd you get a world record in? Wait, is this Tetris? What's going on? What happened? Lego Star Wars. Oh shit! Wait, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since the Lego Star Wars. Okay, wait. Let's see it. I want to watch it. It's Jared. Let me check out your channel. Twitch.tv. It's Jared. 97. I remember. I actually remember you because I made a joke about the 97. I remember because I was going to make the same joke right now and I realized I already made it. I do remember. I remember. All right, what's up? Okay. All past broadcasts are 3 days ago. Do you have a clip? It just happened? Zach Muffin! Also from the community. What's up, Zach Muffin? I remember you as well. Can I get a clip? And we super. Oh, the whole squad's here. The whole squad. Yeah, when I go to your stream, your past broadcast is 3 days ago. So I can't find it. I need a clip. If you guys don't know, this is the entire fucking top of Lego Star Wars speedrunners in my chat right now. They were all co-watching with me when I reacted to Summoning Salt. And I think they would all agree I've really influenced the speedrunning category of this game. I introduced a lot of powerful terms into the lexicon that they still use to this day. I've actually sort of influenced. Oh, it's live now? Let's see. Okay. Refreshing. No, it's not. I need a fucking clip. The Zach dive is a big part of it. You said they were all Zoomers vaping. I was correct in that assumption. Is there a VOD? Yeah, it is actually. It's one of my most viewed VODs, I think. So go to the VOD channel. People say Zach dive very consistently. It applied. It applied. I don't want to tell you. It applied. Can I need the fucking clip, or I'm trying to celebrate your achievement. Your new world record. It is very unfortunate that it's not here. Is this? No, this is the VOD for the React. Atrioc called Jared slow. Did I? I called a lot of speedrunners slow when I react to Summoning Salt. I don't hold back on the judgment. I definitely let them know. And that's why people respect that honesty. You know what I'm saying? You said, bro, Jared, why are you so slow? And guess what? Where are you at now? Interesting. Did I perhaps motivate you? Am I perhaps the reason you had that extra oomph, that extra gumption to grind and achieve the world record? Did I perhaps inspire you? Am I perhaps a tough love coach? Isn't that exactly what you needed? Interesting. Very interesting. All right, we got it. Let's see. Jared with the world record. Now, let me skip to the end here. Let me see when you're on pace. I want to see the door part. This is the last level? Yeah, right here. Right here. Last level. I want to see the part that they showed in the Something Salt video all the time. Okay. He's on insane pace. People in chat going, oh, here it is. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. 45 seconds ahead of world record. Holy shit.
All right.
Lock in, baby.
I'll do that. All right, chat. My girlfriend says we're playing Hot to Go by Chapel Roan during this best spin. I got it in my ear right now. We're going to vibe to this while we finish out this run.
Okay. Okay.
I hope so. I hope. Everybody asked if anybody knows who Chapel Roan is. I can't see my chat right now, but I hope people know who Chapel Roan is, because she's got some bangers. Alright.
Dude, lock in! You're on an insane pace! Quit talking about your fucking playlist!
Waiting till I get into gameplay, and then we'll start it.
Yeah, you're unserious right now. He's on the phone with his girlfriend? That's... It is disrespectful to other speedrunners to have a girlfriend and still be setting world records. I'm sorry. Can I say it? It's disrespectful. We need to talk about this. It's over the line. Okay? You need to fucking...
Alright, here we go. Hot to Go by Chapel Roan. See you guys at the end.
Okay. Let's see. No Zach dives, please. No. I forgot if the strategy has changed. I forgot if they even had to do the door clip. Still the same? Okay. I'm literally catching strays. It's not even my run. Let's see if he gets it first try. First try. Here we go. So he has to wedge himself into this door and then like dive and then get pushed through it to fall through the floor. Okay. It's a miss. Easy! Easy! Zach, are you watching? Sort of how it's done, my friend. That's how it's done. In case I would clip that, bro. I'd rewatch just to get it 100%. Okay, great time.
Nice. All right.
DMCA. Okay, he's cooking. Then there was like some jump where you had to like, you got to get up the side with a double jump, and it's kind of hard or something. I don't actually remember too much after that. Let's see. It's called Box Clip, and I've never missed it. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, so they're cooking up here. Let's see this box clip, and then it's tapping in territory.
HOTTOGO, you can't take me hard to go.
Bro, you're gonna DMCA strike your world record VOD. It sounds too perfect. How can one man have all that talent? A voice of an angel and a world record pace? If Atrioc doesn't listen to Hot to Go next, we unionize again. I'm listening to it right now, Drospendel. I'm listening to a perfect rendition.
All right, serfs.
Okay.
Serfs for validation. Oh, nice.
It seems like he's focusing. I don't know what that was, but he clutched it.
That was a slow button press, though.
It was a slow
okay, the song
press.
ended. I don't know what's playing now, but...
Okay. The pace is crazy. Just sneaking past the stormtroopers while killing them.
Alright. Here we go.
I forgot how they do two hands at once, or two things at once. Oh, this was easier. You just do this. You're done. Wait, you got it.
Tried.
But they often failed here, right? Because they couldn't kill him fast enough. It's crazy that this part is hard. I feel like I could do this every time. I'm sorry. I'm going to pause again. Not to disrespect the hours you put in, but I feel like I could do this part every time without dying. Yikes. It's just like, come on, bro. Little kids beat this part. As little stormtroopers, you just shoot them and don't. Do you know what I'm saying? Yikes, bro. Do it right now? I can't. I don't have the game installed. Otherwise, I would do it. No problem. It just sounds very easy. Give it a shot. You guys are getting real specific about me proving it, and I've already said I can do it. So just take my word for it, okay? I'm very famously good at children's games. Yeah,
oh my god.
Congrats on your world record. Don't get me wrong. This is a big deal. I'm happy for you, but I did sort of get a world record in Paper Mario Origami King just a few days ago. I beat it in actually just under 4 years, which is a world record. No one's ever done that. So it's like we are one and the same on this one. And I reacted to your world record and you didn't watch mine, which is a little odd.
Let's go!
Let's go, King! GG!
Let's fucking go. We did it, boys.
We were here. We were here.
Oh my god. I did it. I did it. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Holy shit. Oh my god. We did it. We did it. We did it.
Someone said, "Bro went hip hip hooray." That was a very clean celebration. That was good. I hate if you guys are speedrunners, some of you in chat. If you get a world record, pop off. Okay? Pop off. It is so unsatisfying when you see someone get a world record they've been grinding an unknown game for 600 hours for, thousands of hours, and they go, "Oh, cool, we got it." Or, it's like, fucking put some emotion into it. This is your moment. Or when they say bad run. Oh, God, it's the worst when they're like, pretty sloppy run, but I guess we got there. Fuck off, dude. No. Put some fucking stank on it, dude. This is great. This is great. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I almost choked at the end. Not today.
Not today.
Yes.
Wait, so is this your first time holding the world record? I know that I made fun of you for being slow in the video. Have you held it before? Wow, that's fucking badass, dude. You are now in the Hall of History. That's cool. That's sick. Thoughts on the pop-off? Let's see. I'll do a pop-off review. Pop-off review.
Yes! Fuck yes!
That's a good pop-off. That's what I'm talking about.
Go!
That's good. That is good. Where is... There's a fantastic song in the pinned messages. I'm going to be honest with you. Is she a new... Wow, 2.6 million views and 200 subscribers. She must be new, right? She's from TikTok. Well, every artist is nowadays. That's par for the course. She must be blowing up because 3.9 million. Oh, okay. So very new, right? Basically a recent hit. They just maybe 2 years ago, I guess. Okay, cool. Not finished the song. I'm worried about DMCA. It's gonna I think this VOD will be funny that we reacted to the world record, and the world record is gonna get removed if we watch this song. Big A, real quick, I just got an offer from the #1 university in Canada, Poggies. Can I get a motherfucking 07? I'll give you an 07. The #1 university in Canada, I assume, is like a moose factory or something. Like what? It's an igloo. It's a what are you actually learning? I don't understand, but I am proud of you. I'm proud of you, dude. I'm kidding. Congrats. That's awesome. That's awesome. Atrioc, do you have any advice for working in creative industries? I just graduated with a music degree. Yeah, my advice would be to find the secret mainframe at the heart of the matrix that controls all artificial intelligence and stab the sonic dagger into it, and that kills it all and and destroys the machines once and for all. I would break in, fight the cyber dragon, cut to the heart of it, and then destroy that. That is my advice. No, I don't. I don't know exactly. For a music degree is very vague. I mean, if you're saying you want to be a professional musician, then it's difficult. That's just a difficult. The odds are low on any sort of like touring aspect. And then if you're gonna do teaching, maybe you could do that, or yeah, I honestly can't give you any good advice in that area. It's just hard. Like a purely creative field is very difficult, especially because you have to learn the craft and then be generationally good if you want to like make a serious amount of money in it. Hey, Big A, I'm done with a PhD in international business law that I got paid to do in Europe. I've had contacts with some U.S. universities about teaching there. Do you think it's worth it to go to the U.S. in the near future? Salary will be slightly better, but I guess maybe better opportunities. Considering the economy, the elections, etc. Obviously, if you are uncomfortable with the level of political divisiveness in America, that may be a problem. But economy-wise, America is currently doing better than Europe. And you will make more money in America. I can tell you that. That's not, quality of life is a different thing. But if you are like trying to make money, you're not going to get a better teaching gig in Europe, I think. Realistically. So I think it's more about what you would enjoy and what city you're going to go to. And, America has, much like Europe, has a lot of different spots. Big A wants the immigrants to take our jobs. You're currently working as a economics professor and you're worried about the Europeans taking your job. Yeah. I think you gotta figure out, dude. Last thing I'll say. His name's Jensen Huang, so I'll say it. The impossible is almost about to happen, bro. Nvidia has already passed the entire Canadian stock market combined. It's bigger than Tesla plus Netflix plus like 4 other fucking major companies. It's very, very, very close to passing Apple. And if that happens, the most insane thing ever will have happened, and I will sell every single share I have, and I will get out. I will get out. Even if it goes from there, I won't feel bad about it at all. This is a company that's $2 trillion in market cap should not be jumping 7% on a day with no major news. This is unreal levels of mania. I don't trust it. Nvidia's a great company, great leader, great products. This is very strange to me. I'm getting very close to getting out. And just being, I mean, I will never be upset with the amount of gains I got, but we are almost there. Apple's at 2.9 trillion, Nvidia's at 2.8. If this continues even like another day, it's over and I'm dumping. I'm going to dump everything I got and I'm going to pay an absurd tax bill and I'm going to just be done. I'm just letting you guys know that's how I'm thinking. This is something I've been watching closely because I didn't think this would happen and it's happening. Why when it passes Apple? Kind of arbitrary? It is arbitrary. It's an arbitrary thing I made up. I just said if NVIDIA ever passes Apple, I'll sell. Because that's a sign shit's gotten too far. and that is that. Then I'll know. That's my fucking marker, and I'm just gonna stick to it. It's a random thing. It's a random marker. Did you watch the Star Wars hotel video? No, I didn't. And people ask me about that, and I think it's crazy. I get asked that so often because for me, it's like, do you want to watch a 4-hour video about something you already did? You did it in real life. I actually made a video about my own review. Why would I? I just don't understand. I don't. I have zero interest. I don't get it. I understand if you wanted to know what it was like, but I know what it was like. I know I was there. You were one of 12 people to ever go. That's why I don't mind if someone else watches it. I get it. I like, it's going to be like talking about the food and the whatever. I did it. I did it all. I know the fucking food. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to wrap here for today. I'm going to wrap on a beat. Give me a beat. I'm going to start rapping. I'm going to wrap for today. Super happy to see you all. Fun stream back. I have no trips planned. No upcoming trips planned for a very good chunk of time till maybe even August. Nothing. And so I'm ready to grind, bro. I'm ready to grind. Not just streaming, but videos, really. I got some videos that I really want to finish. We have some very good videos that I've been dragging my feet on. Ready to grind those. So, appreciate you. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. And I think we're going to do wins and fails tomorrow. Wins and fails Wednesday. Tomorrow. Back in action. There's been so much business news that I really want to cover. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. I'm back. Wait. I heard that Jmook is in Winterside's grand finals. Can you link me? Wait, there's Melee. I'll watch. I'm going to watch Jmook win.
Didn't turn him in. No.
We're gonna watch this.
No, I think he's easy. I think he's consistent. I think the harder people.
You got Slime commentating?
Like your colleagues. And your,
wait, I'm gonna watch Jmook, bro.
Wins, but then, like,
is it gonna be Jmook Mango?
Like,
my two favorite players in the whole world.
I think
by the way,
man is hard to seed a lot of the time.
Jmook, my fucking chic goat, is coming over on stream, I think. FlyQuest reached out and said Jmook wants to hand deliver me a FlyQuest jersey and then come on stream and play Melee together. So I think we're going to do a collab stream where I have to nerf him somehow and then play Melee with him. It'll be fucking sick.
Yeah, we didn't give Fiction too much credit there, which we should.
And then I'll rate a spectacle after this. I just want to see. I want to watch the finals.
All right.
The only thing is I hate when Mango plays Jmook because I cheer for them both. I would love them both to always win. I wish they could split every tournament down the middle. We're back? Yeah, we're back, bro. We're back because I'm watching Jmook, but he's not playing right this second. Also, Fiction might win. A little backstory here. What is this tournament? This is Aiden's tournament. This is the SoCal Star League hosted by Aiden. Aiden is using the yard money, which is a lot, and he's putting it back into the community for hosting a Smash Melee tournament with old school StarCraft type seeding and bracket and rules. It's very badass. It's very stacked. SoCal's one of the best regions for Melee in history. He's got all these top players playing. They're flying people out. It's really sick. It's really cool. Aiden was telling me all about it when we were in Copenhagen and how much I could just tell he was super fucking passionate about it, which is just awesome to see because he could just fucking sit around and do nothing with all the money he has. And instead he's reinvesting. I think they're gonna plan some cool shit too. I mean, maybe I don't know if you already talked about this. I'll say nothing, but I think it's just badass that he's doing it. But what's rare is Mango, this guy on the right here, considered maybe the greatest Smash Bros. Melee player of all time, does not enter locals. Almost never does he enter non-major tournaments, and yet he's entering this, and yet here he is playing. Scrapping it out with Fiction in a way that he wouldn't normally do. Move chat down. Okay, yeah, you guys can move down. You can see this. And I know, I'll give you a little tea, a little behind-the-scenes tea. So Jmook was a New York player that just moved to SoCal. And he told me he is like a young lion. He's like a young, hungry lion trying to call out the king of the pack. Okay? He just said, Mango's been dodging me in SoCal. That's what he said. He said, I want to beat Mango. Mango won't play friendlies with me. I want to like, you know, Mango's got like 10 years on Jmook. Jmook wants to beat Mango and be the fucking king of the area. Let's see what they're saying.
Yeah, let's go home to his girl.
Multi?
Yeah.
Multi, there we go. I was like, is that the right reference? Multiverse, the real game of the day. And now we got Jmookian versus Fiction.
Hey guys, look. That's what happens sometimes. That's Melee. That's what Joey's telling Mango right now. And we're going to see Fiction, Jmook. Now, when's the last time they played for seriously?
So, I know Fiction has gotten a couple sets off Jmook at Verdugo. Like, he's won at Verdugo over Jmook. I'm pretty sure, right?
The thing is, there's no alcohol served here.
True.
So there's always a big debate, especially when you're like doing rankings or all that shit, where it's like, do bar tournaments count? And it's like the 3 Fortnite kids like bending, you know, in front of each other. They're like, do bar tournaments count? Because I remember none like came to a Friday night tournament, I think, and like lost, and people were
bar
clowning
tournaments
for it.
count?
And it's hard.
I'll be honest with you guys. The most boring thing in the world to me is debating Melee rankings. Every time I see any debate on that shit on social media, I want to mute everyone involved and move on. It's so... Look at that goat! Look at that fucking goat! Oh my God, the posture, the hair. He's like 90s Keanu Reeves, dude. Oh, Fiction, you're getting rolled, dude. You're getting rolled. You're getting mogged already. You're getting the 2 chains, dude. The FlyQuest shirt. Unfortunate about Mango, but also I'm kind of happy because now I can just cheer openly. Let's go, Jmook. Jmook here on the left as the Sheik, the ninja, versus Fox from Fiction.
Thankfully for real rankings, they don't count locals too harsh, you know what I mean? Compared to like sure, yeah. At least Jmook
That's a tough start. Holy shit.
What?
Yeah. Holy shit, Fiction off to a fucking...
The local is where you used to cut your teeth, but now we have Slippy.
Yeah.
Tough start.
Like,
okay.
Show up and try,
no big deal though.
You're kind of inting yourself.
Okay. Insane start from Fiction. But I think the thing about Jmook is once he gets this going, he starts to break your mental. That didn't work though. He didn't get it going. He needs to warm up. Fiction is coming in warm because he just played Mango. Okay. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Little warm up. This is a very, very bad start. This is an unreal. Okay. 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 Edge guard. Edge guard. Edge guard. Yes. Okay. See, that's why I love Sheik so much. I think Sheik is so sick because Fox is running you all over. Just blam, 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 blam. And then like a bullfighter, Sheik sometimes just grabs him, tosses him off the side, poof, hits him once, he's dead. Doesn't matter what percent he's at. It's like very beautiful. It's a very beautiful Olay, you know?
Matchup with Fiction Sheik at the Arcadian, and I was saying this earlier, but you were just telling me how you can't with my dumb brain.
Yeah, forward air.
So that
edge guard, edge guard. We're back already. Down 2 stocks, already back.
Fiction. One of the fictions is like if you use
he can win this.
The
Okay, he's probably dead. Do it again. Just 2 stocks easy and you win.
Just run a Sheik, dash back, then run in. You do it. You don't look at what Sheik does because you can't react to F tilt.
Okay.
You do it and put it on the Sheik to F tilt. And like
it's just so hard. So hard to explain this if you don't play melee. But in this game, if you're being hit with a move and you hold down, it is called crouch canceling. You don't get pushed anywhere and you can hit them back. Sheik's moves are all very susceptible to crouch canceling. So until Fox is at a high enough percent, he doesn't get sent anywhere. And so Sheik can't hurt him. And so there's this real game you got to play as Sheik where you have to find a way to get chip damage in until he gets high enough to get knocked back. And that is what he's trying to do right now. So this is the scariest part. He can't even, yeah, that's perfect. That free 14, that free 28, that ranged shit. He needs to get, yeah, and now he's good. Oh my God, wait. Wait. He did it. Okay, just finish this off. No. Did he just fucking clutch? My fucking goat. That was clutch as hell. That was a clutch as hell comeback. My God, he got the 28 so free, got him out of crouch cancel percent, knocked him up, blam, blam, blam. That was so sick. That was so sick.
Oh, no one wants to hear this, Slime.
What?
Bro, what I've been doing, so this, I still probably do like a couple hours of tech school a weekend, like I'll do like an hour in that play. Bro, last week.
See, now I think Jmook's in his head. Oh my, now he's cooking.
I know, no one wants to hear
He came back from 2 stocks down, by the way. Big deficit. The turnaround!
Just to see what it's like.
Yeah, when you're playing Sheik and you jump in the air, you can use the charging a needle animation to turn around in the air. So he was right here. He knocked him up, then jumped up, turned around in the air, and then slapped him off the side, sending him this way instead of that way. It's sick! Oh!
He's the guy.
Normies do love Kirby.
That was actually my main one.
Fiction be Mango.
Like in Melee back in the day.
Yeah, I love Kirby. But he just can't be cool by nature. In like these games.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Way back. Easy. Easy. Now you're dead. Now you're dead. You're dead, bro. You're dead.
And you live.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we fight and die for in the
West.
so
good. It's like I always talk about.
Okay.
Go for side B because of the dopamine. That's me. That's me with the inhales.
Yeah.
Nice needles.
Side B,
nice scrap.
Man, I hate that move, dude.
Put it in my veins, dude.
Okay. I just want Jmook to win this. That's what I want. I would like nice down smash. Get him off your fucking. Get him off your ass. Oh, yeah, it's over. The needle! The double needle! People didn't used to do that, okay? I want you to know that's a Jmook original. When you're on the ground and you throw needles at Sheik, they go straight ahead. But if you're in the air, they go diagonal down. So he jumps up in the air, throws one needle down, knocks Fox out of his recovery, then throws another needle down, knocks him out of his recovery again, and then he can't get back. Okay. He keeps trying to do it. Get back. If I played this game, I would truly think edge guarding is some pussy shit, but I guess it's the norm, so whatever. Bro, that's the wackest, fakest thing I ever heard in my whole life. I couldn't disagree with you more. That is like day one kindergartner on the setup. Let me fucking sit there and charge my fucking Donkey Kong punch on you. But I understand that you don't play the game, and so you're not thinking about it. That is some items on shit, bro. Okay, so this is looking like a 3-0. This looks like a 3-0 Jmook dominating SoCal. That was so fucking clean. My God. He's gliding on the stage.
You should be allowed property or money. And I'll say that. I'll say it.
I wish I had the meeting. It's tough to hear the. Okay. Okay. Didn't get the grab. Dead. So this stage is considered good for Fox because the ceiling is so low and Fox's moves all send you up. So it's very easy to knock you out of the stage through the ceiling. The Tapikins. So yeah, he's over 55. So Jmook's trying to do is get a knockdown and then carry it all the way to the bank to get that kill. Is it frozen Pokemon Stadium? I assume so. Aiden wouldn't do that. I assume it's frozen. Aiden says, fuck Nintendo, bro. Don't give one shit about their rules. They should at least allow Pokeballs on Pokemon Stadium as a treat. You guys are going to trigger me. You should put a trigger warning before you start talking like that. We need to put on fucking Pokeballs fucking finals with two great players. Jesus Christ. That needle. It's over, bro. Fiction nodding his head. It's over. 3-0. My goat, my king. Hit him. Oh, hit him with the back air again. Dude, look at that. Look at how clean his movement is when he lands. He's back. He's just gonna find a way in. Gotta find a way in. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead for that. Last stock? Last stock? Is it a 3-0 or not? Oh, he just baited him. Called out the jump. Oh my God, he's doing the fucking backwards flip waveland. Okay. Oh no. How do you get down? Oh, just. Boom. That's my king.
And we gotta watch third place, correct or no? Isn't there one more or no?
I'm not watching third place. Thank you guys for watching. That was, I think Fox is just a bad champion. Please don't call melee characters champions, first of all. And then he's the best. He's the number one on the tier list. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. We're going to raid a Spectacore. Give a Spectacore some love. Thanks for watching. Congrats to Jmook. What a great thing to end on. If only the Mavs had won, I would be even happier. All right, bye.